Today we're going to transform Skyrim from top to bottom with a selection of mods that add a Witcher flavour to your game. From the stunning visuals and landscapes, to the terrifying creatures that lurk within the shadows, all the way to mechanics and magic. It's about that time of year to start witchering up your Skyrim build, so that means it's my turn to once again show off some more and returning Witcher mods. I'd like to give a massive thanks to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. War Thunder is the most detailed vehicle combat game you can play right now, and it's totally free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox or mobile. You can take command of over 2,500 different tanks, planes, helicopters and ships from 10 major nations. From old school biplanes and armoured cars to modern jets and top tier tanks. War Thunder looks and sounds amazing too. The vehicles are super detailed, the explosions feel real, and the sound design pulls you right into the action. With over 95 million players worldwide, there's always someone to battle. If you're into military history or just love intense PvP fights, War Thunder is 100% worth checking out. Play War Thunder now for free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox or mobile. Just use the links in the pinned comment or video description to sign up. If you're a new player or haven't played in the last 6 months, you'll get a huge bonus pack on your PC or consoles. That includes a bunch of premium vehicles, the exclusive Eagle of Valor decorator, 100,000 silver lions, and 7 days of premium account time. It's only available for a limited time, so don't miss out. Again, thanks to War Thunder for supporting the channel, but now let's get into the video. First up, let's talk about the visuals. If we're going to be a Witcher in Skyrim, we need the world to feel like one. First, Wildlands Renewal, Grass and Groundcover Improvement mod. This mod gives the world a realistic grass and ground cover with a touch of artistic flair. It covers the entire territory of Skyrim and its DLCs, including pine forests, tundra, the Reach, and even the underwater vegetation in rivers and oceans. And for those who want to add some smaller details from the Witcher games, we've got a couple of mods that are perfect for this video. Witcher Hedges in Whiterun adds hedges around the famous Whiterun tree, and Witcher 3 plants and trees around Whiterun adds a few animated trees and plants from the Witcher 3, including harvestable sunflowers and Toussaint roses. It's the small details like this that can really make your game feel like a completely new experience. What's a Witcher playthrough without a place to call home? Deithwen, Witcher-inspired home, is the perfect place to rest after a long day of monster hunting. Heavily inspired by the architecture of Novigrad from The Witcher 3, this home is a beautiful blend of imported meshes and textures from The Witcher 3 and The Witcher 2. The house comes with custom Gwent card textures and even a portal to a magical paradise, inspired by Kira Met's bath illusion. It also includes a kitchen, an enchanting area, a bathing area, and a treasure room with a weapon display. You'll even find real windows with views of other buildings and trees, and some custom Witcher based NPCs and guards to make the place feel alive. What would a Witcher inspired world be without the iconic Hangman's Tree? This mod adds a subtle but powerful piece of atmosphere to Skyrim, reminding you of the darker, more brutal aspects of a world plagued by war and monsters. Now we've made Skyrim look a little more like The Witcher, it's time to make it feel like The Witcher. And what's a Monster Hunter's world without monsters? As we dive into a whole set of new creatures that will make your adventures through Skyrim's wilds feel fresh, dangerous, and a little bit more like a certain white-haired monster slayer's life. First up, let's talk about the mounts. A Witcher needs a trusty steed, and the vanilla horses just aren't really cutting it. The Witcher Horse expansion mod changes all of that, adding 20 unique lore-friendly horses that you can find all over Skyrim and even Solstheim. We're not just talking about new textures, these horses have special effects and even optional ENB lights. The mod also adds 56 unique coats and wild herds roaming the plains. You can even find a Zorse accompanying Maik on his travels, which is a really fun little detail. It's an immersive and much needed upgrade to the most loyal companion of any monster hunter. Next, we have the Vampire Beasts mod, which adds creatures like the Garcane, Katakan, and Ekimara, monsters you'll immediately recognise from the Witcher's bestiary. They're twisted, ferocious, and exactly the kind of thing a Witcher would hunt. Not only that, we're also adding the pesky Foglings. those small, self-mutilating, goblin-like creatures that live in a permanent semi-ethereal state. They're a perfect fit for the darker, more unsettling corners of the world. Next, we can't forget the water hag. These are the grotesque, fish-smelling creatures that lure travelers into their rickety shacks in the swamps. Their wrinkled, wart-covered bodies are nearly 6 feet tall, with hair like a tangle of seaweed and sharp claws, making them a truly terrifying sight. For the true hunt, we've added the old gods of the hunt. These powerful, mysterious, ancient creatures still roam through Tamriel. They are ferocious and stunningly powerful, and are connected to Hircine and worshipped by the Reachman and Bosma as one of their old gods. Next, we're also including Harpies, those small and fierce feathered creatures that resemble a hybrid of woman and bird. They are a widespread creature in other Elder Scrolls games, but are a welcome addition into Skyrim, where they fiercely defend their nests with their sharp claws and wind and shock magic. We also have Cockatrices. These large flying chimeras resemble a draconic rooster and are created by powerful alchemists. They are born from eggs laid by roosters, and the egg must be then incubated by a snake. For the high mountain ridges, we have the lesser Griffins. These large flying predators look like a combination of ferocious lion and a giant eagle. They are said to be especially prevalent in Craghorn, but are a perfect fit for the peaks of Skyrim, where they build their nests on ridges that are inaccessible to intruders. When you're exploring the dark caves and dungeons, you'll encounter giant centipedes. These large and lengthy venomous myriapods have a hard chitinous armor covering almost their entire bodies, as well as sharp mandibles and pincer-like front limbs. Next, we have the rotten Maidens, twisted by curses and ancient rites. These grotesque echoes of a once beautiful woman are now monstrous, decaying predators lurking in the darkest corners of the world. Then there are the Arachas. This family is made up of armoured creatures similar to spiders, but with traits of both arachnids and crustaceans. They often have the ability to camouflage and ambush prey, and some even have floral elements in their constitution. And to top it all off, we have the mythical Ice Titans. They are now rarely seen and almost mythological, but if you're lucky enough to encounter one, you'll see they have blue skin, a deformed face, long snow-covered hair and beards, and powerful feet that can crush a bear with a single stomp. To add some fun downtime, Tavern games, minigames in Skyrim adds minigames to taverns. You can play games like the Battle of Heroes or Dice Jack against NPCs, with a top-down camera view just like in the Witcher or Fable series. The only conditions are that you and your opponent must have at least 10 gold coins, and you must be in a tavern or the Ragged Flagon, and your opponent cannot be a child or a beggar. And if you're playing survival mode, Witcher Signs for fast travel is a godsend. This mod allows you to activate road signs to open up the map menu, enabling fast travel until you close it, which is perfect for those on long journeys across the map. And on that note, we're also bringing the Witcher Signs to Skyrim. This mod adds all 5 of the famous signs as usable magic. Igni gives you a shower of blazing fire sparks. Ard is a blast of force that knocks away all targets in front of you. Axii makes your targets help you in a fight. Quen creates a protective shield that regenerates health if maintained. Yerden lays a magical trap that damages and stuns targets within its vicinity. There's even a mod called Witcher Signs, I want to play two-handed, that lets you use these signs while wielding two-handed weapons. No Witcher is complete without their tools, and in this world, that means a sword for men and a sword for monsters. This collection of mods ensures that your Skyrim arsenal is perfectly suited for a Witcher's life, with a variety of blades that are both visually stunning and functionally appropriate. The Witcher Swords mod is a great starting point, providing you with 2 steel and 2 silver swords. The mod is lore friendly, with the silver swords having a slight lower damage against humans, but a significant damage bonus against the undead. These swords are craftable at the forge, making them an accessible and logical addition to your game. For a different aesthetic, the Witcher Steel and Silver Swords mod adds a new set of steel and silver swords with unique designs, also craftable at the forge. This gives you more options to choose a style that fits your personal taste. Next, if you're looking for a massive overhaul of your weapon collection, the Witcher 3 weaponry mod is a must-have. It adds a whopping 24 unique swords from The Witcher 3 with both steel and silver variants. Like the other mods, the silver swords provide a bonus against the undead. A nice touch is that some of these swords also come with a full scabbard, while others have a vanilla leather one, providing a variety and realism. Finally, to complete the iconic Witcher look, the Witcher 3 Geralt's Dual Swords mod adds a dual, back-mounted sheath that Geralt is famous for. This mod includes Geralt's silver and steel blades, allowing you to carry both at all times, ready for whatever foe you might face. It's the essential final piece to make you feel like the White Wolf himself. With these weapon mods, you'll be equipped with the right tools for every job, from fighting bandits to slaying mythical beasts, all while looking and feeling like a true Witcher. In the world of The Witcher, a monster hunter is defined not just by their skills, but by their gear. Now we can bring that same level of detail to your character in Skyrim, transforming your armor and clothing to match the aesthetic of Geralt and his fellow Witchers. This collection of mods focuses on giving your character and the world a more authentic, gritty and lore-friendly Witcher feel. First, let's address the major factions. The Witcher 3 Imperial Legion and Stormcloak Overhaul mod is a game changer, replacing the Imperial Legion with the formidable Nilfgaardian army and the Stormcloaks with the proud noble Temerian army. This transformation isn't just cosmetic, it also replaces the faction banners and Imperial swords, making the world's civil war feel more like a battle straight out of the Northern Kingdoms. Now for the heart of any Witcher's wardrobe, the armor. The Witcher 3 Schools Armors Collection brings a wide array of armors from the Witcher 3 schools, including the iconic Grandmaster sets. These highly detailed and lore-friendly armors allow you to represent the wolf, griffin, cat, or any other school you choose, giving your character a true Witcher identity. To complete the look, the Witcher School Medallions mod adds the signature medallions from each of the schools, providing that essential piece of a Witcher's equipment that hums when monsters are nearby. For a more martial feel, the Witcher Flaming Rose armor for Dawnguard replaces the vanilla Dawnguard armor with the striking red and gold armor from the Order of the Flaming Rose. The Witcher 3 female armors redone also adds a variety of other iconic female armors and clothing from The Witcher 3 to Skyrim. Finally, we'll use Wicco, Windsong Immersive Character Overhaul, which among many other things adds the formidable Caranthir armor and Geralt's starting Kaer Morhen armor. With these mods, your character won't just look like a Witcher, they'll feel like one, with a wardrobe that is as functional as it is fashionable, and a deep connection to the rich lore of the Northern Kingdoms. Beyond the visuals, creatures, and gear, a true Witcher experience is defined by its quests. The core of a Witcher's life is taking on contracts, and these mods bring that very essence to Skyrim, offering a new kind of questing that's all about moral ambiguity, difficult choices, and memorable stories. First, to make the world feel alive with opportunities, we have the Missives mod, which adds a large number of localized raiding quests to the game. These quests appear on a bounty-style boards found throughout the world, just like the contract boards in The Witcher 3. Next we have two big mods that are all about complex and moral-driven quests. Bark and Bite. This mod adds a quest that begins when you stumble upon an eerie, sentient tree in the wilderness of the Rift. The tree speaks with an unnervingly human voice, and reveals that it houses the souls of 3 werewolves trapped within an ancient curse. In true Witcher fashion, you are faced with a morally ambiguous choice of 2 very different outcomes. Option A, spare or release them. You break the curse and free the trapped souls. The consequences unfold later as the tree becomes deranged, with one spirit crying out in despair and other expressing regret. Or option B, refuse their release. You opt not to free them, either striking them down or letting the curse stand. This choice escalates the conflict, followed by dead animals and eventually slain merchants and hunters appearing on the roads, the work of the now enraged werewolves. And finally, memorable bounties. This mod is a collection of 3 quests heavily inspired by the Witcher series quest design, each offering a unique target and a moral dilemma. Sins of Silver. This quest can be found started by finding a bounty in Windhelm, or travelling to the newly added village of Frostholm. You'll investigate the village's ruins, and meet a mercenary who's responsible for its destruction. After hearing his story, you are forced to make a moral decision with 2 drastically different endings, a direct homage to the famous Witcher 3 quest where the cat and wolf play. The Great Deceiver. You begin this quest by reading a bounty in Falkreath for a mysterious beast responsible for the murder of a family. You are directed to an old man, who is protecting the family's young son. After tracking the monster to its lair, you have the opportunity to speak with it and learn its harrowing story, forcing you to reconsider your initial contract. The Path to Redemption. The final quest in this mod starts with a bounty in Winterhold for a dangerous bounty leader. When you arrive at its cabin, you'll find that he is a retired bandit who is trying to atone for his sins. You must then decide whether he deserves to live or die, based on his past actions and current repentance. With these mods, your adventures in Skyrim will be filled with the same kind of complex choices and meaningful encounters that make the Witcher's quest so unforgettable. These quests are a perfect example of what make The Witcher so great. It's not just about killing monsters, it's about making tough decisions and living with the consequences. And there you have it, an entire Witcher themed mod list to completely transform your next playthrough. Let me know in the comments what your favourite mod was, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. And huge thanks again to War Thunder for supporting this video. Play for free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox or mobile using the links in the pinned comment or description. New and returning players who haven't played in the past 6 months on PC or console get a bonus pack with premium vehicles and more, but only for a limited time, so don't miss out. And with that, I'll see you next time. Take care.